Students, in this video I'm going to go over our syllabus and Canvas page. So let's check it out. First thing we're going to do is obviously find our syllabus, which you can find in the Start Here section. So you can open up here where it says English 1000. That is our syllabus, so you can follow along. I happen to have it already open, so let's check it out together. So at the front, we have my favorite animal, the panda. As you can see, here is our class 1000E. And here's my email. I'm always here to help. Please never hesitate to reach out. These are my office hours. Just let me know always if you want to show up so I can know what to expect you. And here is our description from our class. And you can check this out, as well as our objectives and learning outcomes. So please check these out and you can see what we have in store as far as objectives for learning this term. Here's my intro that I wrote for us, so check it out. Welcome to English C1000E. I'm so happy to have you join our very own learning community of readers and writers. At its core, the thematic premise that undergirds our course is an attention to the human experience. As this is a composition class, the curriculum is scaffolded to link the action of writing as a social enterprise that constitutes an integral part of what we do as people. Moreover, we'll explore varied aspects that contribute to the human experience. This will include things such as culture, language, politics, and relevantly, our relationship with science and technology. We'll consider how the work of writing, and more broadly speaking, composition, impel these things forward. Our adventure awaits us! So the first bit of news is a good one, and that is that we have this OER, which is an open educational resource. And my friends, it is free 99. So that means that even though I will offer our readings on Canvas, we also have this helpful guide. So I'll do my best to cover everything that we need to know for this class. But we do have this free resource that if you still have questions about something, you can check out. So like, for example, you had a question about organizing and you wanted a different source to get more info on it. So this free OER is available. You can check it out and it relates to the things that we'll learn. So free 99, are you out of your mind? That used to be an old commercial. It would say like $3.99, are you out of your mind? But yeah, so that's the first thing. We have this OER free. If you still have questions about some of the things that we learn in class or want to learn more, then that's available for you and it's on our Canvas page. I'll show you on our Canvas page where you can find that link. And like I said, the rest of our readings I'll have available on Canvas. And as far as our materials go, you need a way to annotate our readings. So whether you buy yourself some highlighters and a way to print your readings to highlight them, or some sort of tablet or device with a stylus to annotate, that's the main thing. You need to be able to annotate because we have to be active readers in order to be successful. So we react in real time and we write notes and we respond to what we're reading. Additionally, it's an online class, so you need to make sure you have online access, as well as everything good with your Canvas account. If you have any issues with them, then reach out to tech support as they're here to help. And obviously, another thing, our online space, there's a big idea called netiquette, which is net etiquette. And just as much as you wouldn't, hopefully, flagrantly insult a person in real life, then so too with your classmates and towards me. Treat it like a real life interaction. And our key is to remember the human. Remember that there's a live person behind that name that you're interacting with. So it's perfectly normal to disagree with the person's idea, but that does not give license for hate speech or putting down the person personally. I won't allow that. So just like you said, be respectful, remember the human. And this goes just as much from student to student, as well as when you are addressing me and you're writing an email, I'm not, hey dude, or yo. I'm your instructor, so make sure to be respectful towards one another as well as towards me, and make sure to run a spell check when you send me a message or email. So, in terms of the communication, we have on our Canvas page what I called our Cafe Lounge, which is a place where if you have a question still and you wanted to type it in there, I'll be monitoring that throughout our term. Also, please reach out to me directly. Send me an email or a Canvas inbox, or if you want to speak to me, you want to schedule, and make sure to let me know when you're coming. So I'm here to help. Additionally, just so you know, every Sunday, I'm going to publish a new module. So the new module for the week. So this is week 1. So of course we're doing everything in module 1. And I'll always publish that by Sundays typically. And so basically all you have to do, guys, is just do all the assignments for that week's module and you'll be golden. So I'll be publishing it week by week. So just make sure to do the module for that week and you'll be good. We'll have everything there. And in there, we're going to have all the assignments, all the lessons, as well as videos where I go over the lessons, as well as we'll talk about what we'll be doing for the week. And that's will happen every Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. If you do send me a message over the weekend, then please allow till Monday for his response, because it's the weekend, y'all. In terms of readings, we'll have readings and to keep you on your toes. Sometimes we'll have little reading quizzes where if you did the reading, then you'll be good. Usually it'll be low stakes, but it's just keep you on your toes. So once again, it's very easy. Just do the module for that week and you'll be good. And that'll include things like reading quizzes, discussion boards, you're also going to reply to one another, workshops, worksheets, anything that we're doing for that week, it'll be in the module. So you can't make up an entire module, so it's your job to complete it on time. We do, however, have a late homework pass, which, let's see if I can find that. Let's see. There we go, awesome. So you can turn in an essay up to 2 days after it is due. Just let me know, hey, Mr. Godot, I want to use my late essay pass. And there is no point deduction for doing that. Just let me know when you want to do that. And you can do that for any of the first 3 essays, not the last one, because then our semester is done by then. Anything beyond that, that will be 10% deduction for every day late. So make sure to maybe save your pass till when you really, when you really need it. Drink a little water here. Also, we're gonna have, there's a late homework pass, which allows you to turn in up to a day late, things like worksheets or a write-up or an outline or things like that. It does not work though for something that happens in real time, such as a peer review workshop or a discussion board. So those things that happen in real time, like a workshop or a discussion board, cannot be made up. So that is our info for the late work. Also, part of our module, sometimes we'll have discussion boards. You'll respond to one another in at least a hearty paragraph. Make sure to have a thoughtful response, and also you're going to reply to one another in at least 2 hearty sentences. The idea here is to impel the conversation forward. So how can you carry forward what is being discussed? Usually most things will be due by Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Here is another type of assignment called a current event. I'll go over that as we come to our first one, which is in a few weeks. So for our main essays, we'll have 4 main ones, and everything is going to build up to it. So we'll be following a writing process. So we'll start with somehow front loading the topic. Then we'll have a outline due. Then we'll have a rough draft. We'll have a workshop for that before the final draft. Now, if you work with our writing tutor, which by the way, we have an embedded tutor, shout out to you, Bismarck. If you work with a writing tutor or someone in the writing center before turning in your final draft, they'll give you a slip that will say that you went in there and worked with a tutor, and that'll be 10 points extra credit. So, woohoo, extra points. So you gotta do your essays because it's an English writing class, right? You gotta do all of them to pass it. In terms of participation, so it's an online class, and the way that I view attendance is, hey, if you're logging in, you're doing the work, then you're in attendance. So take your job seriously, make sure to do your assignments for each module. I'm rooting for y'all. So one important thing I want to know is that this first week is really important because it lets me know who is actually in the class and participating. So those who don't participate or don't turn in anything during this first week, then I drop them because I consider them as no-shows. So make sure, if something's up, make sure to reach out to me because I drop everyone who does not log in or turn in any assignments on the first week. So be mindful of that. Here are our dates. Our last day to drop with a W is September 3. Last day to drop it is September 25. So do note that. For the submissions, make sure that they're in docx, or PDF formats. If you're using Google Docs, make sure to convert it into one of these before submitting it. We talked about the late work policy already. We also have opportunity to revise. You guys can revise any of your first 3 papers. I recommend working with Bismarck, who is our embedded tutor. And he's in the class, he has access to this, and he knows what we're doing, and he's been my embedded tutor in the past, so he knows the assignments. He's here to help, or reach out to him. And additionally, you can work with someone else at the writing center as well, but you can revise your essays for a better score. And that is more than just grammar or crossing T's, dotting I's. It's changing areas where after maybe a meeting with me or a meeting with our embedded tutor, you understood what you can improve on. And so yeah, you can revise any of the first 3 essays. So academic honesty, that's a big one. So plagiarism is when you take work that is not your own and credit it as your own. So a big thing in our class is giving credit where credit is due, and that's called citation practices. And we're really gonna zero in on that throughout our course. And what also this involves is, even using your own work from past classes, you can do that, as well as maybe even having AI create your essay, your assignment. So that's plagiarism too. Just letting you know, I'm using a Turnitin filter. No, you don't have to make a Turnitin account, but this will let me know of any instances where maybe you're taking work that is not your own, or if it was created by AI or something like that. So do your own assignment, give credit where credit is due. We're huge on citation practices. So incidents of that will result in a 0 and can even be reported to Office of Student Affairs. So it's not worth it. Just do your assignment. You got this. You have both myself, Bismarck to help, and our writing center, which is actually located in the education building on the first floor, room 113. They're there to help. This is a writing class, so make it a point to go there as much as possible. If you need to speak to someone, just in general, we have counseling in the student services building in room 147. They're there to help. If you need any accommodations for DSPS, make sure to do so ASAP. Also, by law, I'm a mandated reporter, so any suspicions of abuse or things like that, or threats of violence, I'm mandated to report that. Also, our school is a safe place, so there's a law against sexual misconduct. So It's a safe space here. Here is our info for basic needs. Sometimes housing or food insecurity is very real and happens. And this is who you can reach out to if you or someone you know is experiencing that, right? We do have a Dream Resource Center, so shout out to our Dream Resource Center. It's a new place, and that is in our campus center, room 127. And they give help for things relating to immigration and undocumented students, DACA, and things like that. So please, they're there to help. Here's our info. This is an online class, so tech support is invaluable resource. So they're there to help. Make sure to reach out when you have questions. I know they've helped me a lot in the past. Here's an idea of some of the points that we're going to have throughout our class, just so you can have an idea. And here is our Dogi. He's happy we got to the end of this. You can always check your grade through Canvas and know that what we'll have updated as far as our syllabus or calendar will always be the most current one. Here's an idea of what we'll be doing throughout the week, so you can be looking if I'm assigning something or something majors due. This is our intro week. So hooray, my friends! We got to the end of the syllabus. I want to show you our Canvas page. Oh, let's see. There we go. So we have here our Canvas page, and the very first thing you'll see is our welcome letter here in our Start Here section. And this just has some logistical information for our course. Please make sure to check this out. And also we have my communication plan, which is a flyer. It's just a reminder of what I spoke about, how you can contact me through our email, our inbox, and how I'll communicate with you through each module, through the videos that I'll make every week. You'll interact with one another through discussion boards, our workshops, our cafe lounge, which I'll show you in a sec. Remember too, you can always schedule meetings. I'm here on Zoom, or you want to in person, just let me know. All right, friends. Oh, next, of course, in our Start Here section, we have our syllabus, which we just saw. Here's our link for our OER, which I showed you. It's the free resource that is there. We got Hey Arnold. Here is the homepage link for our Writing Center. You can check that out. So this area that says team building, so to build community, we're going to have this opportunity to offer like a picture of our pet iguana or pet dog or kitty, or a picture of a hike we did, or something you want to share, or a meme or something like that, something that is appropriate. And I want to show you how to do it. It's quite simple. Maybe I'll start with my favorite breed of cat, which is the British short hair. I think we can choose this picture. So once you know where your picture is, you can just go to reply, and simply you can just drag it in. Boom. And bada bing, bada boom, we got ourselves a cat. And I'm gonna put, meow, I'm your class cat. Give me a name. Boom, did you know you could do this? A little bit of keyboard magic. You make a cat. Okay, let me show you how to post a video. So I know that football's happening now. Let's pretend, I don't know, let's say LA Rams. Just find a random video. I don't know how this game went, but it's just to see, just to give an example. So go to share. So what you want to do, guys, once you go to the video that you want to share in here, you go to share, and then you don't want this code because this is the link for this actual web page. What you want is the embed code. So you click embed, you copy the embed code. Once you copy the embed code, you can go here to reply, insert embed, paste the embed code. Bada bing, bada boom, we got ourselves. Oh, they blocked it. Okay. Let's try maybe, okay, I guess the NFL blocked it there. Let's try a different video. Let's see if the Dodgers, if this will work. Intentemos de nuevo.
You don't have to be a...
Oh, there's that Geico So once again, we want the embed code. Let's see if this worked. I wonder how this went. I'm just pasting a random vidya. Oh, my apologies there. That did not work. Oh, I know why it didn't work. It didn't work because I did not do it under the embed code. I just pasted it. Go to insert, go to embed. Boom. That's why. So remember guys, when you're gonna paste your embed code, you go to insert and then you go to embed and then you'll get it. All right, cool. Why is there already replies? Oh, because I posted the videos. Awesome. So this is a space to build community. It's gonna be open throughout our term, and like I said, post pictures of your pets or of your hikes or a meme or something you want to share, and it's a way to build community. Here's our cafe lounge that I mentioned. So this is a forum where if you have a question or something like that you wanted to post to the group, you can put it in here and I'll be monitoring it throughout the term. So this is our cafe lounge. We got a little cafecito, so we are good there. All right. So what else? Oh yeah, so every week we're going to have a published module, right? And this is our first week already. So for this week, we're gonna have our icebreaker, which you're gonna begin by posting your picture. So you go to here where it says accounts. I wanna move this to the side a little bit. We got it. Okay, go to post a picture, go to accounts, go to profile, and click your image here if you don't have one yet. Then it'll give you a chance to upload. All right, so that's the first thing that you want to do. With the icebreaker, say, hey, what's your name? Do you have a major or something you'd like to share? And you have the choice of typing it, or if you want to do a video, you can go to insert, you can go to media, upload, record, and then you can go to record, and boom, you got yourself a video. It'd be like, hey everyone, how's it going? My name is such and such, and you could do a video. If you don't want to do a video, you can go to no video and just have audio. So whatever you choose, if you type it or have a video, it is cool. Make sure to also reply to your classmate, to at least one classmate, to get full credit. So after watching this video, we talked already about our syllabus and our class. This is a little frequently asked questions quiz. Make sure to do this. And here's our lessons for the week. Make sure to check them out. A little bit of grammar, and this goes with it. Some stuff on MLA and intro and conclusion. We got all the videos there. So all the stuff is ready to rock for this week. So my friends, thank you for watching this video. See y'all online.